Okay, I did on the other side, I did one main part of the installation, and that is the transmitting part. And it's leaning towards the wall to make use of the wall itself in a sculptural sense, so I deal with the relief aspect and these balanced pieces, right? So there are two transmitters built in that have a UHF, like a small pirate television station. They put their signal is put onto the antennas. So I transmit the two video images that I want to show. I transmit them through the space.
Is it pre-recorded or what?
It's pre-recorded tape. So one is called Azimut and the other one is a bicycle air pump, to have a connection between these two sculptures, right? And the whole idea is to have an electromagnetic field aspect in a space, in a given space, and deal with that in a sense of an unknown quality of perception. So what I'm putting now, these are the receiving antennas I'm using now, and setting them up for the monitors that will go up here, and they are actual regular television receivers, right? So I pick up the signal and put the videos on to that in this sculpture that I did actually for this piece, and a much wider room, so the problem is now to have it in this given space and give it an optimum of proportion and setup that fits into the room.
Can you get a message through an installation? Or?
I try to get a better message through an installation.
Could you explain a little about that?
Yeah, because you walk around it, for example. You're in it, you know. I use steel because it's like heavy material, you know. I don't use wood because it's like, wood for me has this model quality. It's to show something, how it should look like after being, you know, something, some other thing, and bigger, you know. So I use steel because it has that kind of a power that comes with a video image, for example. A video image for me is very stressy, like television is stressy, you know. So that was to have the right proportion material-wise with the steel, you know. There was no content like German steel or something. That wasn't meant to be. But I thought it's an adequate, you know, strong material, and also it had this history, and it's very good for specific structural elements that you work with, and also you make a reference to the Russian constructivists, for example, that I preferred a lot and had some thoughts about, and you know.
Is that a direct relation to the Russian constructivism in this?
Well, if you see that, sure, there is.
Yeah, but
well, I don't think that I copied it, but it's.
No.
I always said it's one of my best Rodchenkos, you know, in a sense. But that is because of black and red and circle, and so there is a reference for sure, because it dealt with propaganda and also with the two kind of like the artist and the industry artist, the engineer artist, you know. And I feel much connected to the engineer artist or science, because this out of this belly painting is not so much my thing. I just like try to be in different medias and because the time is very complicated we live in now. So I think it's only possible with complicated art to get a message across or deal with a problem.